here tonight. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Um, I was finally able to go live. I had a couple of things going on during the week. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm thinking I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes before we go live. Uh, yeah, hopefully everybody's doing okay. If you guys resonate with my reading, you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, you can always go to Jocelyn Lovely 84 at Gmail and email me regarding private readings. We're doing, I think it's like $15 for a 10-minute reading and $20 for a 30-minute reading. So you're getting more, right? For the content available. Let's see what else. Hmm. See what else, what else, what else. Yeah. For the month of June that's coming up. I know a lot of people are getting ready for June. Summer. It's looking all nice out there. I'm excited for that. And so, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. This is regarding the reading. So, today, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do like elemental readings, sign readings? I don't know if I want to do like the 12 sign forecast. I know it's like I'm here 3 times a week. I should be able to, but I feel like I want to do like an elemental forecast. Yeah, the elemental, right? Like the elements, fire, air, earth, and water. I'm thinking about it. It depends on what you guys decide. So I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes. Don't worry, I will timestamp everything to make sure you guys know um, that my live isn't just, talking to people, right? Building rapport, but it's also like the readings. So if you're just here for the readings, I will timestamp every single one. But I usually like to wait until I get the remainder of the group so that they can decide what kind of readings they want to do. But I think today we're just going to do the elemental sign readings. Hi, welcome. Welcome to everybody that joined in. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. Everybody usually joins in by then. But I'm trying to see if you guys want to comment on the reading or on the chat regarding like where you guys are from. Hi, Gnarly. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, shout out to Gnarly 25, 35. Sorry. Gnarly 35G. Hi, welcome, Raven. It's good to see everybody that just joined in the live. How's everybody doing? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this live. Hello, hello. Don't forget to let me know in the chat where you're from. Roses get bigger as you age, ma'am. Okay. Thanks, Aaron. I don't know what that was supposed to be like. Yes, I am aging like fine wine, if that's what you mean, son. I'm gonna call you son since you called me ma'am. I'll adopt you as my son. America. That's right, Raven. America. America, honey. America. Don't tell me. Let me guess. Did you vote for Trump? When I hear America, I hear people voted for Trump. It's one of those situations like when how everybody was like, "Oh, we're not voting for Kamala. Fuck that bitch. She doesn't know what she's saying, right?" So everybody's like, "Yeah, I'm voting for Trump," right? Secretly, everybody voted for Trump, but the land community and the black people, anyone who's a minority, could not say that they voted for Trump because it would have seemed racist, right? But they did vote for Trump. Everybody voted for Trump, and now all of a sudden, Trump wants to go to war, and everybody's like, "Oh, fuck that dude, fuck him, fuck him." Yeah, but y'all voted for him. Okay, yes, sir. Yeah, exactly. Y'all voted for him. I'm mad at y'all. If I would have voted, I would have voted for him, but I don't vote. But for sure, I would have voted for him. He was definitely trying to make America great. We'll see. If we get bombed, they're gonna blame him for that. But technically, he did shit that a lot of people didn't have the guts to do. He's just the asshole that was willing to say it out loud, like, "Hey, I'm fucking doing this. I don't care." Anyways, fuck it. Let's not talk about politics here. Jesus loves you. Yeah, Jesus loves you too, Samuel. Don't worry. Jesus loves everybody, honey. Anyways, should we get started on the elemental sign reading? Hey, everybody that joined the live. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, what do you guys want to discuss? Is this your first live ever live stream? No, Raven. No, no, no. I've been around for a while. I've been around for a while. Jesus loves you. Yes, Hayden. Jesus loves you too, love. Jesus loves everybody, honey. Beautiful. Hey, thank you, DJ. So what do you guys want to talk about? The world news. I'm I'm always watching the world news. Isn't it crazy out there how every fucking if y'all don't understand that by now World War III happened since last year, you guys are late to the game. World War III happened last year, way last year. And people were like, oh no, it's just, two massive countries getting into it. Nah, motherfucker. This shit's been started. And I'm like, I feel like sometimes people don't want to know that because there's a sense of comfort that comes out of not knowing that. But everybody knows. I mean, you would have to be in pure denial to think World War III hasn't started and that it's up and about. And if you think we're not gonna get in the mix, like our the United States isn't going to get injured because of that, it's a fucking lie. Coming on random live stream. Jesus loves people, some ignore, some respond. No worries, honey. Jesus, I love everybody, and Jesus loves everybody as well. Shit, Jesus is definitely a real deal. He's a real deal, honey. He's a real deal here. All right, so what do you guys want to discuss? Should we get started on the elemental sign readings? Because I don't know. We want the chat to be live, but I don't know if it's live enough. If the chat is popping, we're popping. If it's not popping. So that's when I start with my reading. What do you guys think? Oh, I got two aces on the deck. I keep getting Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I love this. But y'all, whoever this reading is for, mm, I could tell a lot has happened to y'all during this whole fucking year, the year alone. But you know what I love about tarot? People really want to know about the future, which I get. But at the same time, it's like if you want to know about the future, we have to really relate to what's in the present moment. Um, we can do individual readings, that's fine. I don't mind. But today we're doing elements just because that's what we're gonna do, okay? All right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started, baby. Should we start with fire, air, earth, or water? I usually have like a specific sign that I start with, but yeah, let's just do that. Let's start with this reading isn't for fire though. This reading is not for fire. Who is this reading for? You guys decide. Do you want to do air, earth, fire, or water? What do you guys want to do? Put it on the chat so that I can start time stamping on it, okay? Damn, I can't even find my die. It's back there somewhere. I just gotta find that motherfucker. Oh, I'm not getting up. Not today. I had the longest fucking day. I've been up since 4 in the morning, 3:40 in the morning, 3:40 in the morning. And I got up, got ready, whatever, had to go to work. Took me forever to do my hair. I rarely strain it, flat iron it. I used to back in the day, now I don't. But it took me forever to get cute. And then now it's like, okay, so what? All right, let's get started. All right, if nobody wants to drop a specific elements in the reading, I'm just gonna start firing it off. Okay. All right. Who is this for? It's not fire. I have to draw the die because if it's not fire, it's not for a fire reading, you know? I gotta check where my die is at. Fucking sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm usually prepared half of the time. Let me see what the fuck the die is at. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to wing it, okay? I wanna do air signs. Let's do air signs. Please, air. Oh, it was meant to be. It was meant to be because look, I was thinking air, and then somebody said, "Okay, okay, I got you. I got you." Air signs. And I didn't even see you comment, but right on time. Okay. Um, air. Let's do 11:44. 11:45. All right. So for my air signs, there's a lot going on here. All right, for this week. Okay, we're doing it for a week from now. So from tomorrow to a week. There's something here about you had experiences in your past, and everybody has, okay? That has made us we could have went through many experiences where, hey, we're in communion, we're in family, we're happy, and then we go from that to okay, solitude. And I feel like you've been in solitude for a long time or trying to kind of get yourself to understand why you were in solitude in the first place, right? But guess what? You went from solitude, and I feel like some of you guys are comfortable in this solid space, but the universe this whole time was trying to get you to get out of the solitude phase. It's not just because the people that you were around were healthier or unhealthier. It's not about that. It's because the people around you were what you needed at the time or what you need at the time to get you to move forward. This is why the universe brings certain people in your life, right? Sometimes we don't think it's coincidence because it never really is. We think it is, but it's not. And then this is what we're saying. It's like the universe wants you to come out and play. This is the Four of Wands. This is happiness. This is communion. This is getting along with people. This is you starting over and being friendly and putting yourself out there, even if you don't think you're ready for that, but you are. And it's not just because it's summer season, which I see the yellow here. There's something here about you're going to learn a lot. Even when you think you've learned a lot, you're going to learn a lot more. There's something here about happiness. So you know how like when you spend a lot of time in solitude, it can cause depression only because you're not talking to people, right? When you spend a lot of time alone, even if it feels safe or even if you need it because you're really exhausted, it can tend to become a habit and then it turns into severe isolation, right? The problem with that is that you're not learning anything in isolation. You're not growing, you're not becoming, you're not this, you're not that. Versus when you're out there, putting yourself out there, whether that's work environment, socializing, going to festivals, going to events, this is you putting yourself out there and then getting to know people, which is crucial because again there's certain things that I feel will benefit you at this time, especially with your mood. So if you've been feeling depressed or kind of sad or like misunderstood, that's what's going on. So when you feel a certain way, we tend to be on our own trying to figure that out, and then we're like, okay, but the universe is saying, okay, that's great, take your time apart, but don't let it become like an addiction. Don't get fixated on being on your own only to protect yourself from like what you've been through in the past, right? Yeah, the past is the past, but that already, right? We're here in the moment and what's to come, all right? Scared, I'm more protected this way, I feel. Exactly, right? And I'm the same way, okay? I'm the same way. It's so much easier to just avoid, not deal with people. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the universe is saying, yes, take your time apart aside, but we need you to not be so isolated because it's not as fun. Versus, when you're getting to know people and you meet so many great people, or even if they're not the best people, you learn so much. And I feel like that's what the universe is trying to tell you. It's like it's not, even if the endings are sad, there's so many more experiences to have. So just because one thing ended doesn't mean that you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. There's way more to discover, right? So with the tower here, I feel like somebody here is terrified of getting out of their home. This could be your home, and the universe is forcing you to get out of your home. And somebody here is kind of a little afraid. And I think it's because of your past experiences. That's the only reason. I said my B-day is Monday. I swore to go out more. Well, Monday, I swear to go out more. Yeah. So for your birthday, if it's not next Monday, right? Okay. So for your birthday, you got to go out. I don't care if it's by yourself. Go out somewhere and go somewhere and tell people, hey, it's my birthday. And you're going to meet some people you're not going to even expect that you're going to meet people that are going to go and want to take you out. It even happened to me once. I was not expecting it. And then I just ended up having a great time. But it's because I forced myself to go out. Technically, the universe did. I didn't want to. I was literally one of the most isolated people in the world where like I would not go out for weeks at a time and I would feel so depressed, but I wouldn't understand why. I would sleep so many hours and I wouldn't understand why. And then when I would start working again, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You can't be restricted forever. It starts to weigh on you. Like, especially if you have like a disability, it starts to weigh on you, on the mind for sure. Okay. So, anyways, exactly. So, do the best that you can. Okay. Even if it's for a couple hours, it's something. Just putting yourself out there again, even if the world seems a little scary right now. Okay. Okay. So the next sign is, Seven of Swords. Now again, this is air energy, but this is air in its shadow side, right? And I know the technically that's Gemini 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's no, it's not Libra. This is Aquarius in the shadow side. So this talks about deceptiveness. This talks about, lying, cheating, manipulation. But really, that's not what I'm getting in this card. I'm getting with the Three of Swords. I'm getting you're trying to like take all the swords that have been stabbed in your back, and you're trying to like take them out of yourself and then run away with it. I'm dealing with somebody who's terrified of like trying again, loving again, having friends again, like going to new environments. You're terrified. And I think it's because of your experiences. So somebody here is trying to be like, oh, because in the past it didn't work out. So if somebody tries to give me a cup of love, I'm going to fucking tell them to go fuck off and I'm just going to run. And it's only because your heart's been stabbed so much. You're like, fuck this. I know what this socializing leads to. So I'm going to fucking run away. But it's a fucking lie. It's a lie. Yes, people hurt people. People hurt people. But it's like someone here is using it as an excuse not to put themselves out there again, which is pointless. And I feel like this is what I'm seeing. It's like somebody would rather work on their own shit and not deal with people. When it comes to dealing with people, somebody gets irritated. It's like this. Look at the person's face. It's like, "Ugh, I gotta deal with this shit again. I gotta deal with it. Like they don't even want to deal with friends, family. anyone that's gonna hurt them again. They're like, fuck that. So instead, somebody's burying themselves in work, but they're not happy. And they're wondering why. It's because they're not out there with people. People people are the things that make life worth living. So if somebody here is hurt but because of what happened in their past, yeah, it's okay to be hurt, but if you're not moving on, then it's like, what's the point? You can't be alone forever. You can't push people off forever. It will weigh on your heart. It's gonna weigh heavy. So here's the universe, like, you're asking the universe for an answer. You're asking the universe for opportunity. You're asking the universe for all these things, but the universe has been telling you, we're giving you what you asked for, but you're not. Pay attention. Pay attention. Asking for something and the universe is trying to give it to you. Listen, Linda. Linda, listen, right? Here's your opportunity. Take it and run wild, okay? Run rampant with it. Know when opportunity is in your face and go with it, okay? All right. That was for my Ace of Swords. You're literally reading my life. I know, right? Hey, I love y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all what it is because I want y'all to be happy. And summertime is out here. Do y'all really want to spend the rest of your days at the house? I know some of you are like, yeah, I get to play, watch TV, my Netflix, whatever. Yeah, Netflix and shows fine. But come on now, there's so many people that would love to get to know you if you would give them a chance. Are you going to give them a chance or are you not? Anyways, all right, that was for my air signs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all. What's the next sign? Fire, air, earth. Oh, fire, earth, or water. Sorry. Yes, a chance it. She said, "I'll chance it." Hell, yeah. You mean change it or chance it? Because you want to take a chance. Now's the time. I mean, seriously, it's fun and it's all fun when you're on your own, all safe and shit, and you can get comfortable. But then it's like you're frustrated, you're working, and you're like something's missing. What's missing? Communion. Communion with people. Life isn't just spirituality; it's also the physical reality. Okay. Yes. Don't forget chance. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right. What's the next sign? We got fire. We have earth and water. For this deck, because I read out of the regular Rider Waite, right tarot, the Rider Tarot, the Rider Tarot. I thought it was Rider Waite. Oh well. Okay, let's work. I want to pull the magical dimensions. Great deck. My lunch break's over. Thanks for seeing me on your lunch break. I nobody's gonna pick the sign of the air the signs. I'm gonna pick one because going once, going twice. Okay. All right. Let's do fire. Let me see. Let me pull some cards and I don't know what signs to pull. I want to pull from two different decks though. Hey, welcome, Novia. Is this Novia? Novia? Hey, girl. Hi, girl. It's been a minute, and I was just thinking about you, so I probably brought you into my chat. How are you doing, beautiful girl? I'm doing well. I can't complain. I'm doing well. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I used to go. Remember how I took like a big ass break and didn't go live? I started going live after, right? Like, but it wouldn't be 3, 4 times a week like we used to run it. It was going like once a week, and then I started going live again, like frequently, like 3 times a week. So yeah, I'm back. I'm back. All right. Doing good. I'm glad you are. How's work? I know you were working with the Justice Department. 2515. You're doing fire. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. So for you guys, I'm gonna pull the fire signs. Since nobody said what they wanted, so we're doing fire. Then you guys could decide if you want to do air or earth, okay? I know, right? Doesn't it? Yes. Thank God for time because we all go through some stuff and it's like I know like I think last year I was having a really hard time. I still am, don't get me wrong, but way better than how last year was. It was terrible. Last year was really terrible. Okay. Higher. I'm glad. I'm glad. It was meant to be love. Interesting. This is fire, but I'm getting like air. Somebody uses the elements, the weather elements, like I feel like somebody here, and I feel like it's a female. It could be a male, that's fine, but I'm getting like a woman here uses the sword of truth as her leading guide, her guide, like her guidance to move forward or like for the next step. So like let's say you want to know what the next steps are or what's next on your path, right? It almost seems like you use your sword, like your truth, who you are, right? What you stand for, your integrity. You use that to keep you going. But then it's like when you feel confused, it's like, or when you need help and you ask God or whatever you believe in, right? When you ask for advice, it's like, it almost seems like you think you're asking for advice, but that's not what's really happening. You think you're asking for something, but the universe is saying, you already know what the answer is. What you're doing is you're just kind of like bouncing the universe, all the universe is doing is giving you energy. You see how the lightning bolt is going into the sword? The lightning, which is source, universal truth, energy, is just being sent back to you, reiterating or reinstating who you really are already. Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, you could be sitting there asking, like, what's next? What should I do? Who am I? What do I do? You could sit there feeling clueless. But so that's why you may sit in communion for what the next steps are, but that is a lie. You think you're asking for that, but the universe doesn't. The universe is saying that you know yourself so well that all they're actually doing is like cheering you on, supporting you, giving you more energy to see yourself more clearly, right? Because you're already a certain way. And that's what's navigating you to do what you think is the right thing to do in the moment. But you're just, again, it's being bounced off of you. You already know what you have to do. That's how you have a strong conviction, which is a beautiful thing. Yeah, you could be asking for strength, but it's like all they're doing is showing you how strong you are. So you're asking for all these things, but they're just your mirror. They're just showing you like, hey, you're already strong. Hey, you already have conviction. Hey, you already have integrity. Hey, you're already on the right path. So it's funny because you think you're asking and you're like, oh, thank you, God, for giving me all this energy, giving me X, Y, and Z. But it's like they're looking at you like you did most of the work, right? And I know some people don't want to think like that because it's like, praise the Almighty. But sometimes the universe needs you to know that you need to see yourself in a higher light. You need to praise yourself as well because it's not all the Most High, it is co creation. You and the Most High are working together, right? And so this is your time, right? It's like they're giving you all the energy that you need right now so that you can move forward. but at lightning speed. You see how the energy is still here? It's the same lightning bolts that was sent here. And it's just being like, this is what I'm saying. It's universal energy and you working together to like move forward. And all of a sudden, it's like you're getting insight into where to go, what's next, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, you take off. You take off. But that's the point. It's like it's simultaneous. Right, Tammy must say yes. Hey, Tammy, my son had passed. Leo son Aries. I'm so sorry, Tammy. Sorry to hear that. Thanks, Novia. Oh wow. Hey, Riz the Fish. Thanks. Oh wow. I can't believe yeah, that might have been a while ago, right? That might have been a while ago because it's been a minute. I don't think I haven't seen you in a minute. Well, I'm glad you got an accurate reading. I'm glad. Stay tuned. Hopefully you relate to this, resonate to this reading as well. With the roommate. Sorry about the roommate situation. All right. Hierophant and the Two of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is why I feel like you're communion with the most communing with the most high. Because I feel like it almost seems like again, you use air, right? The energy that the divine gives you, and then you're using that to create. And I feel like you're trying to create something very powerful on this earth, but I feel like you don't think you have what it takes. So you're asking for a sign, you're asking for the right amount of energy, you're asking for the right amount of support or the right sign. And it's like the universe is saying, how many times do we have to tell? This is the universe, okay? Saying, how many times do we have to tell you that you're meant for this, or this is what you're supposed to be doing, or it's in your knowing. And they're like, how many times do we have to tell you this? And you're over here like, well, I just want to make sure, God, I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right. You know why you keep asking? It's because again, you don't you don't believe in yourself enough. Okay. And I don't mean to say that in a mean way, okay? I'm saying it because I love you. And sometimes even like the strongest of us need to hear this because life can get so rough and things can become really unknown and uncertain and things happen. And I feel like whoever you are, you just need a lot of confidence or people to reassure you here. That's why you keep asking for reassurance, but it's like the universe has been trying to teach you this lesson this whole time. You can go out there and ask for reassurance. It's never going to be enough. And you know why it's not enough? Because you don't think it's enough. The reassurance can't come from others, it can't come from the most high. It can, but it's not doing you any good. The universe is saying you need to look at yourself and work on the self-esteem. The only reason the universe is saying that is because there's so many things the universe wants you to do in this lifetime that has been trying to get you prepared. It's been trying to get you to see yourself in the higher light so that you can take on whatever's next on your path. But you're not able to do it because you have this doubt or this hesitancy. Why? I don't know. But yeah, the universe is like, get it together, child. Okay, get it together. That's okay. 2024 August. Holy shit. Was I live in 2024? I've been live for over 2 years, so probably. No. No, I'm over 2 years, so I think I started in July 2023 or 2020. I don't even know. I should look, but thank you, Rish. And this was a long ass time. How do you remember then? If this was August 2024, how do you did you ever come back to see me again? Because I don't remember. I don't remember you coming back. Oh, Ace of Swords. Yep. Look at this. Get it together. Get it together. It's harsh as truths. I feel like the universe is gonna have to what is that word? When they have to intervene. They have to intervene here. They're gonna have to. Because the universe has been, again, there's just certain things that they need us to get do like need you to get on. And because you're taking too long, they're gonna have to either like force you force you to see through or something, but they're going to have to intervene because it's like this is bigger. This is bigger than what you're understanding, which is why this sword is great and all. This sword is great now that you're yielding, but it's like the sword needs to get bigger. And the only way you could live with more integrity, more confidence, more this, more that, um, more certain of your path it's the only way you can do that is to see yourself in a higher light. So the universe is gonna have to force you to go through this lesson one more time until you finally get it. They're gonna have to because it's like we got to move forward. That's how they're thinking, right? Like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? How they learn their lesson? If not, what can we do to interject? What could we do to make this lesson even more like harder? Like so that you get it, right? But it's okay. That's part of life. That's part of life. That's part of life. Okay. A lot of us deal with insecurities and trust issues and trust, lack of trust within ourselves, right? We could have grown up having a lot of great qualities and talents and abilities, and then people could have just stripping that from us. There could have been people who just like didn't want us to see ourselves in that light, right? So it could have been that kind of situation. What am I saying with the sword? Look at this shit. This sword needs to get bigger. Like, yeah, you got one here. It gotta get bigger. Way more, way more, way more. Okay? So that is for my fire signs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Next reading is gonna be, yeah, August 2024. Now I'm trying to think when did I start my channel? It must have been 2023 then because yeah, it had to have been 2023 because in 2023 I was doing like, I was so scared to go live. Like I didn't believe in my abilities at all. I was like drawing cards and I was doing like pre-recorded readings, right? But at the time, and I think like a month in, they were like, "Bro, you can go live. You can go live like right away." But I was too afraid, so I would do pre-recorded readings for like a whole 6 months, and then I was like, you know what? I gotta force myself, and I started forcing myself to do lives, and now I can fucking do a live like nothing. But it just depends, right? Anyways, what's the next sign? That was fire. So I want to do water, 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 or earth. I should do earth before water, but what do I want to do? Jesus, it's only been 40 minutes. It's only been 40 minutes. I'm already tired, yo. Okay, let's pull some cards. This shit. I kind of just want to pull fucking earth. Because I'm getting a lot of earth today. Earth, earth. I'm so mad. All right, I'm going to pull one more card, but it's from a different deck. This is Magical Dimensions. Once I know what the cards are, then I can like decide what kind of reading I want to do. Earth, water, earth or water. Ooh, pop. It's the same card though. A different deck, same meaning. Different cards, same meaning. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt in a good way. It's gonna make somebody cry here. It's gonna make me cry. I wasn't planning on crying, but I might cry today. I don't even know if I want to get this one open. I'm not even gonna pull another card. Okay. This reading is for, let's do Earth. Let's do Earth, okay? So Earth, Earth. This is definitely gonna be like a 20 fucking minute reading. 4104. Earth, Earth. Okay. What's the theme of the day? Y'all wanna guess? Don't forget I am gonna timestamp. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want personal readings, I'm giving a $10 reading for 15 minutes. 15-minute reading for $10. If you want a 30-minute reading, I'll charge you $20. Okay? Just for this month, see how it's going, okay? Probably June too. We'll see. I'm getting right back into the like like something, okay? Like some things. All right. So, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is okay? I feel like somebody here has been trying to get up, right? For a while. You've been trying to get back on your feet. You've been trying to. Hey, Christy. Hey, it's good to see you. Right on time for the Earth reading. We still have two more readings. So this one's going to take about 20 minutes, okay? Right on time for this reading. Give me 1 second. Okay. I feel like somebody here has been trying to get themselves back up. It almost seems like somebody here could have given up in one aspect of their life or been trying to build for a while, right? It almost seems like you could have felt like you started from nothing and you were trying to build your foundation, right? Trying to prove yourself to yourself that you can do it even when you didn't believe you could at the time, right? You didn't think you could, but the universe, your guides, they kept saying, keep going, my child, keep going forward, keep building, keep building. You're not seeing results yet, but you will soon or one day. And I felt like you were struggling day in, day out, like just frustrated with one particular area of your life. Hey, welcome. Yes, I do answer questions on donations. I'm doing a reading right now, but if you want to donate, I'll answer your questions on this live. Absolutely. Okay. So, Earth, as I was saying, don't forget you can donate right here YouTube, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle. Go to the description box below, click on more. You'll know how to do it. Okay, so there was one particular area where you could have been hoping for the best, but it was so far away. Like the best seems so far away in advance, like so far ahead that you didn't think you would ever get there, right? But the universe kept saying, keep going. Even if you were struggling, even if you were like crawling, even if you were taking it one day at a time, even if you just gave up midway and then got up and gave up and got up it, right? And this is your guides, like, get up, child. This is you on the floor. Like, how much more pain can I endure? I don't think this is for me. I don't think I can do this. And your guides are like, here, keep going, keep going. I promise. If you keep going, it's going to get better. And as time went on, it was hard. I'm telling you, some of you guys didn't believe this shit. Your ancestors, the people around you were telling you one day you'll want to breathe again. One day you'll have good luck in this one area. One day your dreams that you've always wanted will actualize. They'll come true. Just keep working at it, right? And you kept saying, "I'm done. I'm done. I'm done." But it's not that simple. And guess what happens? It's a new dawn day. It's a new dawn. I don't know the song, right? Here it is. Here it is. Judgment Day is here, love. I want you guys to take a look at this one particular area where you swore like you can't make happen. You don't understand. It's never going to get better. I'm never going to understand this. I'm never going to learn the lessons. I'm never going to be happy. And guess what? I want you to take a good look at this one area and ask yourself, did your life get at least about 50% better? And a lot of you guys could have taken a minute to really sit there and think about it. But when you really sat there and tapped into the heart, you realize, yeah, your life has gotten significantly better. Even when there are days where you don't think it is, trust me, 3, 4 years ago, you were nowhere near this optimistic. 3, 4 years ago, you were on the floor. Like you gave up time and time again. 3, 4 years ago, you were asking people to give you advice on like whether you haven't made one day. Versus now, there's people around you that are in the same position you were 3, 4 years ago, and they're looking at you like, does it get better? Does it get better? Will it get better? Will my dreams come true? Right? And you're like, hell yeah, yeah. And a lot of it, again, there's still more to go, but a lot of it, again, the significant word here is redemption. Because you swore there was nothing else left for you. You swore it was all over. Bullshit. Bullshit. The universe told you exactly what was going to happen. And if you keep staying on this road, it will happen. But tell me you don't feel at least 10 times more likely to achieve your dreams now than you were 4 or 5 years, 6, 7 years ago. Tell me you haven't grown. Tell me you haven't learned. Tell me you haven't. eh, Tell me you haven't had enough hope instilled with you to know that things, even though they get rocky, things get better. Tell me you're not going around telling people, not in a cheesy way, that, yeah, if you keep to it, if you stick through it, there will be highlights. The sun does come out. Justice does get served, maybe not in the way you expected, but it does happen. Tell me you don't end up forgiving yourself and all the people around you that made this journey so impossible, but you were still willing to say, I want to move forward, so I forgive. I didn't forget, but I forgive. God, you forgave God. You forgave yourself for not knowing or doing better. You forgave the ones that trespassed against you. That's probably one of the best lessons you've learned all year round. And I'm getting more than multiple years, okay? That was one of the best lessons you've learned. And here's my thing, you're nearing an end of a cycle. And I know you hear it all the time, but I think this time you really understand. You're really understanding it from a deeper conscious level, which gets you to this. What was promised to you long ago? It seems so fucking far away because this is you. See, look at this fairy with the wings on the floor, right? Nowhere near where you want to be. All you had is the vision and the promise of what the ancestors promised you versus this, you're the same person with the wings in the back. That's you. And time, right? Because it's a portal. Time has taken place. Look at where you're at now, though. Redemption is definitely the right word for you because I swear to you, you could have thought you were really happy at one point in your life only to get fucking knocked down on your ass. How many more times? To the point that it was so unbearable. You that one time you got knocked out, you didn't even think you'd get the fuck up because your air was not your your air placement. You were knocked out, knocked out. Yeah, didn't think you could fucking get back up again. Shit, you were fucking struggling to breathe there. It could have taken you 3 fucking years just to be able to breathe. Then to have to fucking turn over and see if you can find something around and then start crawling your ass like a baby and then slowly getting back up again. Tell me it isn't true. Tell me right now it isn't true. Yes, exactly, Christy. Exactly. So here's the keys. You say you wanted the fucking proof all along. Honey, you don't need the proof anymore. You know why? Some people want the proof in the physical, right? From all everything you've been through. It's like, oh, God promised X, Y, and Z. God promised I'd be this, I'd be that, I'd be whatever, right? The physical is always going to get there for you. Just know that. What was promised to you will be delivered. But at this point, you're not looking for the physical manifestations because what you really wanted was to be able to breathe again. This is why I want to cry. What some of you guys wanted was to breathe again, as light as air. Some of you guys just wanted to believe again. Some of you guys wanted to be happy again, have peace, have a home you could live in, whatever the issue was. Some of you guys just needed certain things to come about, but what you got was actually better. I'm not saying you're still not going to get your physical manifestations, okay? I'm saying what you got was better. Guess what? It was faith, peace, happiness. Those three things, which are very, very, very essential for a happy living, a healthy living. That's what you got first. And once you started feeling happier, then all of a sudden you can see you're closer to your what you were promised. You were closer to the life that you didn't think you'd get again. You're closer to it than you've ever been. But here this whole time, this is the physical manifestation of what is promised. You don't even give a shit about that anymore. You understand that there's bigger at stake, and that's your emotional, physical, mental, spiritual health. That was always more important. And that's what comes first. Once you have that, everything else comes like that. And after those two cards, guess what comes next? Remember I showed you this card, which is of the portal? What comes next? Bam. All of you guys know what this card is all too well. It's forward movement, right? Wheel of Fortune. Number 10. You can finally move forward. And it's not because God delivered you your dreams, right? God didn't do that. But there's certain things you say you wanted that if you would have gotten the physical manifestation of it, then you would be happy again. Then it would be everything and it would be enough. But that's a lie. That's like the cherry on top. That's okay, right? That's amazing. But what you really wanted was to be happy again. Was to be able to smile again, sleep again, live in a home, a clean environment again. That's what some of you guys wanted. But it's all because of the emotional healing of it. Does that make sense? PayPal? Sure, 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 sure. Then you glowing today. Hey, snag them up. Hey, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Give me 1 second at Hazan. I got you right now. I'm gonna check PayPal right now. Um, I'm almost done with this reading. I'm gonna check PayPal and then we'll do a live reading with you, okay? For donations, of course. Uh yeah, so forward movement. Look at this shit. You know why the rainbow's here? Because you get to move forward with certainty that no matter what happens, even if you didn't get your physical manifestation, it didn't fucking matter. Because the fact that you feel like you've been given a second chance at life. So whatever you do from now on, you're gonna get what you want. But the fact that you were able to get back up and live the rest of your life, knowing that you weren't on the floor knocked out or dying or giving up or in total grief, that right there is it's a victory. It's a win. It's a W. So with the 10 of Wands, that's what did I tell you? You have been crowned. You have been crowned, sweetheart. This is the majestic freaking crowning. Everything you've been through, you still managed to get back up. Even if it meant crawling, even if it meant you have dead on the floor, like the 10 of Swords on the floor when you're like, I- I'm laughing. We can laugh about it now, but at the time, that shit wasn't funny. Some of us couldn't even fucking sleep through the night because of the nightmares or night terrors. Some of us were homeless. Some of us were fucking going through divorces. We lost our children. We lost people that we loved so much, right? To to this, it wasn't horrible. For some of us, it was. For some of us, it was. And if it wasn't that horrible, at least you got right back up. You could have given up. For some of you guys, it was just the path you were on. You could have been around people that kept telling you, no, 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 that's not, that's a dreamer's point of view. That's not for you. How dare you dream big? How dare, you know? And for others of you guys, it's the level of education you guys had to go through just to get here, the sleepless nights. Yeah, horrible. That's horrible. Okay. It was horrible. Oh, she said it was horrible. Yes. Yeah, it was horrible. So, anyways, congratulations to my Earth signs who survived it. All right, we're going to take a little break so I can answer some questions. Anybody that has questions before we move on to our final reading, which should be the fire sign. Give me 1 second. Let me check my PayPal to see if it got paid. And then for Hassan, comment yes if you're still here. Okay. Okay. All right, Hassan. Okay. All right, Hassan. Do you have a particular question or do you just want me to read on your energy? What would you like me to do? And don't forget, Hassan, if you want to do a private reading, we could do that as well. Like just saying it in the future, whatever. We could do readings as well. 30-minute session for $20. 15-minute session for I think like yeah, like $12, 10, $12. Yeah. All right. So let me know what question you have so I can answer it on here. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. The chariot and the moon came out. These are Cancer signs. 5 of Wands for minor arcana. Let me see my chart. I haven't been on this chart in a while, but I got it all here, honey. For the minor, it kind of works differently because there's technically you have your original sign, but then you have like a sub sign under it, and then like the planetary aspect that circles the five of wands. Which, if I know for sure it's a fire, but it has to be either Leo. I think it's a Leo. With the five of wands, it's Leo, and it has to be either Mars. I'm guessing Mars. Let me double check. And if I'm wrong, I'll let you know right now. As you know, it's been a minute. Okay, here it is. Five of wands. Yep. Five of wands. It is a Leo, and it is not a Mars. It's a Saturn. So that's actually, you see why it's a conflict card? Okay. So I'm not getting anything bad though. I feel like you do things at night. It's like I'm getting like nighttime. Like you think you're best, or you're going after things that you want in the nighttime, or in when you're not 100% aware of what's in the front of you. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're feeling like things are vague, it doesn't stop you from moving forward, right? But the five of wands is saying that it's like time to spread your wings and go from something. I don't think you have a trouble overcoming obstacles. If anything, I'm getting you the type of person that's like, you want to explore, you want to go out there, you want to try new things. I just don't know. I feel like you make the best out of all your situations here. Even when they're not that optimistic, you always see the best in situations, but it's your hopeful thinking. This is for you. Yes, we have one. You must have like different signs in your chart. Yeah, a free spirit, it gives me like fire. You're giving me fire, or like page energy. This is what I'm saying. It's like you're so quick. You're the fearless type, right? You're the type of person that, again, you see the best in situations that don't give you a big promise or a big outcome, and you still want to go towards it. It's like you're willing to fight for something that isn't 100% yours or even exclusive to you. It isn't just in relationships, it's like in other situations or other people. Like it's just showing how optimistic your heart is, right? Like you're just that person. And I feel like a lot of people gravitate towards you because of that, right? Because you're just so giving. And this is what I'm saying. It's like I'm getting you again as a magician with justice. It's like, here's my thing about you. You put yourself out there. You see the best in situations, and you're on your path. You're like, okay, I have so much to pick and choose from. It's like it almost seems like even if this person isn't really like it, like you wouldn't have a hard time finding somebody else. I'm sorry, I know, but this is what I'm getting, okay? This is you. Like, oh my God, right? This is what I'm saying. Like a whole world for you to discover with the gems and the gems. You're like, oh, shiny, shiny, I want this. It's like you're amused by things. You're just like, hey, I'm going all in, right? You're amused by certain things, and it's like that's the fire within you. It's beautiful. You think a lot of people are like you. That could be an issue too. You think a lot of people are like you, that they meet you and like they're gonna want to give you everything in the world, right? Or like just even be as optimistic as you, but it's not always like that, right? And the people that are around you see that about you. That is your best quality. And I think maybe that's why they are have a hard time kind of like being straightforward. Right? They're having a hard time being straightforward with you, or vice versa, you with them, because of either they don't want to hurt your feelings or vice versa. I feel like this person knows too. It's like they're gravitated to you because of that energy of yours, but I don't necessarily know if they want to stay. I feel like they're keeping their mouth shut. They're not saying anything. See this? But third eye, this reminds me of this energy here. Let me pull a little bit into this energy. Who's the Ten of Swords here? So far, I get great energy from you, if this is you. Or vice versa, if the other person, that sounds like the other person. Uh, I'm getting this fucking amazing energy though. Okay, that's not here. Yeah, I get the Ten of Cups. Look at this shit. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. Is this you? I'm getting hopeful eyes as well, but somebody's not talking. It's like somebody already knows. Somebody already knows the truth, but they're not saying anything. Let me see here. I got a ten of cups here. I feel like again, it's like people use your fucking energy, and they're like they are consumed by your energy. That's how potent it is. Because you see the little like light and flowery lights here. It's the same thing, but it's in a cocktail, right? It's in the glass. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards to see what this is. Oh, why is the Ten of Swords not speaking? I think this is you. This gives me your energy again. Like you're willing to, if somebody comes to you and tells you they have problems, or the people that you're like drawn to aren't really beneficial for you, but it's only because they don't have like, I don't want to be an asshole, right? But I feel like certain people see you and they know that you're like too good for them. And I'm saying this in the nicest way, okay? You're either too good for them and they don't think they're good enough for you, or like you go around fixing people. Like you go around fixing people, and so they're like willing to, it's either you or them, but I feel like you go around fixing people here, or like helping people more than you should. It's like you're very intuitively aware, like you know who's good for you and who's not, or you know who's like not good enough, or if they have too many problems, like a part of you knows, like your intuition is telling you steer clear from this person. And I feel like you're like, you would be okay with still dealing with them or fixing them or helping them financially, or I don't know, like taking care of them, like if they were your child, or does that make sense? But that's the thing. It's like you offer these people your cup of love, but it's like they are not. Look at them rejecting this cup of love. Somebody here is rejecting it. Like, I don't know. Somebody's rejecting this cup of love here. Let me pull one more card. Does that make sense? Am I making for years both? I don't have the courage to approach him. I feel weak. Okay. In all honesty, save yourself the heartache here. I don't think he'll be able to really cherish you. He won't be able to appreciate you. And I think you know, because you see this person's like seeing something, but they're not saying anything. But the hopeful eyes are there. There's eyes here. They're very little. You can barely see them, but hopeful eyes in there. And you know, you're telepathically communicating, but I don't think this person's really gonna cherish you in the way you need to be cherished. Look at this. There's a whole cup of love here, and this person's like not even acknowledging it. I feel like you would be the one taking care of him because this person might be too insecure. This person might be too insecure for you. Or like they wouldn't be able to see what you're worth, or like, you know what I'm saying? If I were you, I'd steer clear, but you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's up to you. I just think if somebody really cares about you, they would show it and they go after you. But then you know how sometimes we like people who don't like us, you know that saying? Like we're more attracted to people whose love we have to fight for or like feel worthy of, right? Versus people who just want to give us their love. Like we're not drawn to those people. You ever notice that? I'm the same way. So does that make sense? I think it does. I think it does. Okay. Let me know. Does anybody have should we do any more questions or what do you think? We can go into a deeper reading. Yes, good. I'm telling you, it's easy. It's like so much more invigorating for us to go after somebody who's like, they don't really dig us all the way, right? Versus somebody who likes us, it's usually not somebody we're attracted to, right? Or somebody we thought is ugly. It always goes like that. All right. If you want a personal reading, we can definitely do that. We could do like a 15-minute reading. I'll charge you $10. If you ever want to do a 15-minute reading for $10, these next couple of days, let me know. I'm definitely down to do that. Okay. So you can get a little bit more into the deeper into the reading. All right. Or we can do a 30-minute session for 20 bucks. It's up to you. Or you can just keep donating live. All right. We're gonna move on to the last reading of tonight. I can't believe we made it. I thought I would have given up by now. Y'all know after an hour and a half I get very bitchy. So okay, what's the sign? Fire, right? It's usually the one I start. Oh, we do fire? Oh, it's water. We did do fire. Water, water. Okay, that's the one I always forget. You're welcome. 75. Yeah. Or we can always dig deeper if you want to donate more. It's up to you. But we did go, yeah, I pull out a lot of cards. I could show you another love interest or something like that. Or like maybe what's in your love life, what's ahead. Ooh, okay, water. Ooh, interesting. I feel like somebody here is getting an upgrade. You're going as the Queen of Wands, right? But it's like you're entering this portal. It's like you're leaving behind what you knew and entering this portal, and it's like you're like your brain is getting enhanced. I'm getting like you're just more in tune with the purple, right? And the pink. There's more love, more I'm getting curiosity. You're like really curious about what's next in your life, the next chapter. Somebody who's excited about what's to come. Like really, I don't think you've been this excited. You don't think you've been this excited, which is why it's like a breath of fresh air. Because to go from like to be able to start over and then be that excited, like the Page of Wands energy, it's amazing. Okay, let's see what else. I'm pulling from the Angel Starseed Oracle deck. Don't worry, I am gonna stamp every single reading so you don't think, we're time stamping every single reading. Oh yes. Yep, somebody's just jumping in head first. They don't give a fuck. They're not even looking around to see if it's the coast is clear. They're not looking around for rocks. You're straight in into the portal that you've been dragging your feet in for a while. You've been struggling to even see if you can get through or even fit through or want to get through. And then here you are head first. Like nothing's stopping you this time. You're like, fuck that. Boom. I'm all the way in. 100% all in. All in. There's no out option. You're already in. You already jumped in. There's there's no going back. You can try, but it's too late. Yeah, bro. Some of you guys are like ready for some higher learning, studying, growth. You're just like moving, but into this like in the speed of light. The way you're moving this season, it's unremarkable. It's remarkable. Remarkable. Mm. Interesting. I keep getting earth and earth and earth and earth. It's like it's the physical. It's the physical plane, but we all know that, right? Because you jumped in right away, ready for what's to come in the physical. Um, I feel like somebody's reshaping themselves, or like you're starting over, but it's like in a different type of perspective, with a different perspective. It's deeper than a different look, right? It's a new perspective. Lust for life, right? More open heart, ready to take on the world, come hell or high water, right? And here you are. Here you are making it happen. Good for you. Look at all this shit, bro. It's like you're sewing yourself back up. It almost seems somebody here a new identity. There you go. It was deeper than like the physical, like new makeup, new wardrobe. Somebody is like trying to figure out their identity now in the newness, right? Because when you're in the new, you've let go of a certain parts of yourself that cannot go with you in the new. So now that you're fully in the new, it's like, who am I? What am I here to do? What do I like? What do I want to go after? What are my new goals, right? But it's deeper than that. It's like, who am I right now in this present moment, right? Perfect. Okay. 30 minutes. Yeah. Do you want to do it as a donations or private reading? What would you like to do for Hassan? We can do it here in the live. It's up to you. Just let me know. Mm. I keep getting earth with you. Earth, earth, earth. Somebody here is learning to be human again. Human in this world. I feel like last time you tried to put your humanness, like your human side, right, forward, it could have been rejected or it wasn't understood. Like the way you approach life or your way you showed up in humanity, like the way you showed your humanity to others, it might have been overlooked or not understood. You could have went around feeling misunderstood for a long time. Therefore, it was kind of difficult for you to actually showcase who you really were, or maybe you could have felt like you could have not known who you were. You could have felt like you lost the essence of self because of being misunderstood for so long. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. It makes sense. I don't know why I ask. It makes sense. So because you felt misunderstood, because you felt like people didn't again, just because you were not understood in this lifetime in the human, like for who you were. You could have showed up a certain way and people didn't get it. Therefore, you're like, okay, well, maybe I have to wear a mask. Okay, maybe I shouldn't show all of this, right? Maybe I shouldn't go out like this. Maybe I shouldn't wear this. Maybe I shouldn't say this, right? But then it's like you lost your identity because you were compromising to be understood, only to realize that you were less understood. By this time, you were less understood than you were to begin with. So then you're like, fuck that. So now you release all of it and you step into you step outside and then you are like, oh yeah, I remember. I like this. I like being this person. I like to eat this. I like to go here. I like these colors. I like this type of profession, but I forgot. You forgot. That's what happens when we go misunderstood for a long time and then we feel like we have to compromise because we think there's something wrong with us. When this whole time there was never anything wrong with us. It was just society sometimes, or the families we're born into or the environments we get caught up in. It's even school does that, right? It teaches us to be a certain way, show up a certain way, say certain things, don't say certain things. And it's like all of a sudden you're following all these rules. And then it's like, well, where did this person go? Right? Where did I go? I don't know. But the whole point of the awakening, that's what people call it, right? Awakening. The whole point of that is to release what we're not so that we can be more in tune with who we are now. Now. Right? At this present moment, even after everything we've been through. So, all right. Anything else before we move on? A few more minutes before the 90 minutes are over. Yeah, y'all know if I do an hour and a half, that's enough, right? I'm like, I used to be able to go 3 hours, like nothing. And I'm like, not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, you're bringing the unconscious to light, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of the things that were really painful to look at within ourselves were needed to come up, or needed for us to see it so that we can again remember who we actually are outside of the pain or the trauma or the triggers or the institutionalization of what society wants us to be, indoctrinations, all that, right? It's deeper than that. Who are we outside of all of that? Outside of what our religion tells us to be, outside of what our home life tells us to be, school, work, college, right? Whatever. Who are we outside of that? And did we forget? And if we did forget, can we remember? All right. I think that's it. I got to the 86 minutes. Dang it. Okay, 4 more minutes. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, it's only been 10 minutes from the reading. Let's do a couple more minutes on this reading. Hello. Hi. Did you, for Hassan, did you donate the money so I can check it out right now? Or, yeah, 'cause if you want to do the reading, we could definitely do the reading. Oh, I don't think I said your name right. It's Huawa. I just want to make sure. Huawa. Make sure I said it right. I don't wanna butcher your name by accident. Oh, we got a ten of cups. A ten of cups. Yeah. Yep. You're gonna be so much happier with like the way you're choosing to live now versus the way society made you live, the way your parents made you live, the way others told you you had to live to survive in the culture, in the environment, wherever, right? It's deeper than that. You're going to be way happier following your own rules, doing what you want. Okay. 25, 75. Oh, for the donations? Yeah. Okay, okay. All right. Let's do it for the. Do you want to do the reading here on the live, or do you want to do a private reading? What would you like? We could do it on this live. No problem. Or outside of the live. It's up to you. Let me just check. See if you donated. Give me 1 second. All right. So for Huawei, let me know what you want to do for the reading. Okay. So would you want to just get started on the reading to go deeper into what was the question? The question that the same question about the you're the Capricorn and he was what was he? Oh, you're a Cancer. He was a Capricorn. Okay. Okay. All right. So for the rest of you, that was the concluded reading. I'm going into donations, a live reading for donations. So we're starting at 10:36. Sure, no problem. Okay. All right. For you, I'm gonna pull different set of cards. Okay. I'm gonna pull a little bit of everything. I'm actually gonna pull from the Rider Waite Tarot. The Rider Waite. The Rider. Oh. For Matas. Okay. Anthony Matas has feelings towards me. I feel like one of you guys is very obvious about you liking one another. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like someone here, I'm guessing this is you, keep offering like this cup of love. And this is the second card. You're very hopeful that this is going to go somewhere, and you're like showing this person that like you care about them. It's obvious too because they know it. Anthony knows it. You get the 4 of cups though. This is you again. Remember how I showed you this picture of you offering a pentacle an opportunity? This is somebody offering an opportunity. It seems like it's the divine though, right? But it could here's the difference though. Like this is usually the divine offering a cup to the person in the reading, right? That I'm reading for with the green, and then this is you with the green. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, so I want to dig in a little deeper into this because I feel like if this isn't you offering it to somebody else, this is the universe offering you an opportunity with someone else. And you're saying, no, I don't want that. And you're offering your opportunity or your cup to Anthony. Or it could be vice versa, but we'll see. Hey, Shadows, good to see you. 4:39 a.m. Holy snap. It's like 10:40 p.m. over here. Yeah. How are you doing, Shadow? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, this is you. I feel like the universe keeps saying, like, there's another opportunity for you, but you don't want that opportunity. The universe is saying there's somebody else, or there's like somebody better for you along the way. And you're like, fuck that. I don't want this shit. I want I want these I want who I want, right? And that's okay. But I feel like the universe is offering you this, and you're like, no. And here you are with the green, and then this you with the green, like trying to make something else better with someone else. This is so interesting. So I feel like you're gonna move forward anyways. Let me see, because I feel like you're trying. It almost seems like we already tried to make things work with this person, but like it didn't work out to begin with. Like it could you could try to make it work out again, but I just don't. I think it's gonna end in the same results. Yeah, it's gonna get to the point where like you guys can start talking again, you and Matas. But I just think, yeah, because look, this is like you're like, I want to move forward with what I know, who I want, and this is you moving forward. But you see, this horse is like looking at you like you're gonna get hurt again, or are we doing this again? Are we going forward with this again? And then, yeah, y'all can go around again. You guys are gonna go around again. You guys are gonna talk. Yeah. So if you wanted to talk to him again, yeah, it's definitely you guys definitely will talk again. Okay. How about you? I'm doing well. I'm doing a reading for Hey, Lizzie, welcome. I'm doing a reading for Miss Hassan. Okay, so yeah, this is what's gonna have to happen. You guys are gonna talk again. You guys are gonna end up talking again because you won't let up. So he's gonna be like, okay, because you didn't let up. It's yeah, you're about to talk again. You're gonna make it happen, and what you want, you shall get. Um, you're gonna make it happen between you two. The only thing is the universe is like trying to like prevent this from happening again because they want you to see a better option later on down the road. But I don't think you want to wait. I think you're content with him, with 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 I'm using both last names, right? With Matas. So you guys are definitely gonna move forward, but I just feel like he's gonna hurt you again, or you guys are gonna end up alone again. Like separating ways. I remind you of someone? Okay, cool, Lizzie. Thanks for letting me know. Um, yeah. So this what I'm saying is like she's gonna move forward with they're gonna talk again, her and the guy, even though there's no connection. They're not talking right now. There's no connection right now. They're gonna talk again. They're gonna even talk like two more times, but I just feel like the universe is trying to. Is he in a relationship? Give me one second. I'm gonna pull. See in a relationship. I'm pulling a couple cards. Do I, Lizzie? Who do I remind you of? Yeah, this guy's the type of guy who like, you know how hurt people? I feel like maybe he's dealt with like people who were dishonest growing up, who maybe lied, cheated, and steal. Like, were dishonest to him growing up that like maybe he thinks that everyone is dishonest. So because he thinks everyone's like that, he's gonna be like that. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm getting the it's the two of pentacles in reverse, but that's usually not the best sign, right? It's like he's indecisive, he doesn't know who to go with, he doesn't know what's best for him. He kind of goes with what he wants in the moment. So I think he's just weighing out his options right now. It doesn't mean he's in a serious relationship. He's just doesn't know what he wants right now. So I think he's weighing out his options, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else. All right, let me pull. Yeah, I feel like this guy picks fights with you. Like he gets upset or whatever, but the way he gets mad about things that are not really that serious, I think that that just like is something he's used to doing. It's like he's expecting things to go bad. So that gives him a reason to want to go look elsewhere or go somewhere else or leave, right? And again, hurt people. So I'm not saying he's a bad person or anything. It's just sometimes when we're hurt, we make those decisions. We do things like that. Let's see. Let's pull a couple more cards. Yes, you're right. Yeah. I'm trying to pull more cards. They won't let me pull any more cards. Yeah, carry a card. I feel like it's a repeat of the same situation over and over and over, which is why also got the world in reverse. Again, I feel like you're gonna talk to him over and over. Don't worry, you guys will end up talking again because right now he's indecisive about what he wants, but there's a lot of benefits he gets out of the relationship with you. Do you see what I'm saying? So you guys will be back together. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, he is weighing his options. He is, yes. If he's single, he's saying he's single, but for a reason. Do you see what I'm saying? So like he can get to know people, but right now he's indecisive. He doesn't know what he wants. So I feel like that's why I feel like he will keep you in the picture as well because he does care about you too. Don't get me wrong. And there's certain things he likes that he has with you in the relationship. He likes what he gets with you. Even if he does get upset and then wants to wander elsewhere, which is what's happening. That's where you get a lot of hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. It's because of that. He doesn't know what he wants. Um, yeah, you guys can talk as long as I see you guys talking for a while. Do you see what I'm saying? But the universe is trying to tell you that this is just going to keep leading to heartbreak. I don't know if he's stable enough for you guys to be like in a long-term relationship, right? It's always going to be breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup. And that's a lesson in its own. Like for the both of you, it's a lesson for him too, because there's lessons he needs to learn as well. And I feel like you guys are a perfect pair for that because of that, right? Although he's the one that pulls away, gets close to you, pulls away with the world in reverse. So yeah, you're gonna be in this karmic lesson for a while. Both of you guys are. And that's okay. As long as you guys deem it worth it. Exactly. That's the point though. Yeah. He get irritated when he sees you. He gets irritated when he sees you, right? That's the point. It's like he just doesn't know that's what he does. It's not personal. It's not like towards you. It's how he is. That's how he's always been. He doesn't know how to be different. You know what I'm saying? That's why he like pulls away. Then you know what I'm saying? Hot and cold, hot and cold. The universe keeps saying though, like, yeah, like there's something there for you both, but I feel like it's gonna lead to heartbreak because it's just gonna keep going the same thing over and over until you're just like can't do it anymore. Like, how bad does this have to hurt before you have to move on? Do you see what I'm saying? How much do I charge for an hour? For like what, an hour reading or 30 minutes? Because I have deals. So I usually charge $30 for 30-minute reading, $60 for an hour. But this month I was like, okay, I'll do $20 readings for 30 minutes. for this month, and we could do like a $10 for a 15-minute reading, which I don't usually do, but I should start because a lot of my readings get done in like 15 minutes. All right. Exactly. It's been going on for years, but it's going to keep going on for years and more years and more years and more years because you guys are obsessed with each other. You're infatuated with each other. But he is talking to other people. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He's entertaining other people. Or maybe another person because I'm getting two pentacles here. And remember, you offered him a pentacle. You're one of the pentacles. hmm You want an hour reading? For an hour, I usually do $60, but I'll do it for 45. I'll give you 15 off. Yeah, so you can donate on here. You can Zelle, Cash App, PayPal. Yeah, you can donate it here and then we can do the reading. 15% off. I said $15 off. $15. That's 45. But I'm doing it for an hour. That's $15 off. That's not 15%. It's way more than 15%. Uh, why not? How much do you want to pay? All right. Let me know how much you want to pay. The Yeah, the most I could take off $20 because 20 bucks was all I could take off. So it'd be like $40. And even then, anyways, for Hassan, does he check on you in secret? Okay. Okay, go ahead. Bring me a lot of customers. What did I tell you about the Two of Pentacles? It came out again. I keep getting the Two of Pentacles with you, Hassan. Hold on, give me a second. Let me ask. Does he check up on you? I feel like you check up on him more than he does on you. He only checks on you when you're like out of the picture. I don't think he's the one checking up on you as much. Only when you don't respond, which I think that's why you do. Like you try to not respond or you try to I feel like there's games, mind games going on with the both of you guys. Yeah, you guys know how to push each other's buttons. When you say it's over, it's not. He knows it's not over. When he says it's over, you know it's not over. You guys just get a turn on out of this whole situation. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I get it. Sometimes you think you're done and then it's like boop, you're right back. No, you really are praying to like get out, but you can't. You're afraid. Yeah, you don't think you can do it alone. I don't think you guys know how to live without each other. Yeah, you guys don't know how to live without each other. or you don't want to live without each other. No, it's too scary. It's too scary. So it's like you guys can say you're done, but you're not, because being alone is worse than being together. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're taking the good with the bad. Hey, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Oh, I feel like if anyone's gonna, if you, out of the two of you, I feel like if you guys are actually gonna move from each other, it would have to be through you. Like you would have to leave him for sure, for sure. Because until then, you guys are not gonna really leave each other. Like he's not gonna move on. He could talk to somebody else, but he's not gonna move on. He's always gonna want to be with you as well. I matured you for every single minute. Exactly. Pretty much. I said I'll give you $15 off, but that's not enough for you. I was willing to reduce my time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's in exchange for time. And that's a lot. Time is everything. But like I said, you want 15, $20 is more I can do. If you can't pay that, I get it. But in that case, go for a 30-minute reading. 20 bucks. Okay. So for Hassan, I feel like you're wondering when it's gonna get easier between you guys. Cause I feel like you thought it would get easier or simpler. He did too. You both thought life would get easier or simpler. But the longer you guys are together, the more complicated things got. And there could have been a time where it got easier, but then it would go right back to like complicated again. But I feel like at this point, it's like, I feel like you guys need each other. You know, it's crazy. I keep seeing this horse looking down, horse looking down, horse looking down. It's almost as if you both bear the weight of like what the relationship has done to you guys, like to each other. You both bear that weight. So it's like, it's funny because one minute he wants you and you're like, you don't want him. And then the next minute you want him and he doesn't want you. And that kind of feels like what it is. And once in a while, it's like perfect. It's perfect. And then it goes right back to the same vicious cycle. But there's a lot of good times here too. Remember that. And you guys have a lot s- in you guys have a lot of similarities more than you think you do. I keep getting two people who are this, yeah, two peas in the same pot. So you may think you're different, but you're really not. Even when you may do things differently, right? You guys may look different, but there's a lot of similarities in that, right? I think at this point, if you really want to make it work with him, you both have to like go to go to count like relationship therapy. I would advise it because they teach you guys how to communicate without like resorting to keeping the score, right? Keeping count. Well, he did this. Well, I gave him this. Well, I gave him that. Well, you know what I'm saying? If you guys really want to make it work, you both have to like really fight. Like you're going to have to work overtime in having better communication and not keeping score about who did what for who, right? That's one of your solutions here because you both are always going to, I feel like you guys are going to be talking to each other for a long time. If you think years is a long time, imagine how much more longer. I could see easily another year and a half to 2 years with each other without nothing changing, right? So, but if you want things to get better, you definitely have to, I would say, like counseling, like relationship counseling. Shadow, you're a fucking idiot. He said, me and my ex went to a relationship therapist. And I broke up with her. Yeah, because she got too real, motherfucker. That's why you broke up with her. Mm. Shit got too real. You had to be accountable. All of a sudden, shit wasn't so sweet anymore. The way you dealt with her and your shit was by doing what you were doing. But once you go to relationship counseling, that's different. It's, oh, I have to be accountable for my shit. Oh, this person, she did me harm. Well, she has to be accountable for that. I'm not keeping the score here, or I'm not saying, well, you did this, or it's none of that. It's purely you being in charge of your own shit. And by you changing, then the relationship gets better. By her changing, the relationship gets, that's how it works. It's not easy, is it? So people end up in divorce most of the time, right? All right, Hassan, he needs to make the first move. I'm not moving a finger. Yo, she did not. She said he needs to make the move first. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, well, do you really want to make it work with him though, Joanna? Do you really want to make it work with him? It's up to you. Because if you're happy where you're at, then that's fine. Don't change anything. If you really want to make it work, it's going to require counseling. And if not, you're fine. But either way, you guys, if you were worried that you guys weren't going to talk again, you're going to talk again. You will talk again for a long time to come too. You guys are going to be talking for a while. So don't worry about that. Your relationship, you and him, for sure. Yeah, y'all got this. So, and you guys will get back together and you guys will, yeah, don't worry about it. Y'all will be back together again, doing the same thing over and over. No worries. So, no more concerns. Y'all will get back together. Yeah, his little side, whatever he does on the side, I don't mean nothing. You guys will be back together. Don't worry. He loves you, Juana. He loves you. All right, I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else. So, you're mad at her because she was too sensitive and she couldn't handle your lifestyle. I don't think that's a reason to be mad. I think that's the truth. It's the truth. You can't do nothing about that. It's like forcing her to be a different person to fit your needs. No, it's just incompatibility. That's what you call incompatibility. All right, well, Miss Hassan, I think we got all your questions answered. So y'all gonna be good. Don't worry. Y'all will get back together. And he's not gonna tell you that he's talking to somebody else. So don't even mention it, okay? It don't matter. It don't matter. Y'all will be back again together. And if he is talking to other girls, you go talk to another guy. Either way, you guys are not gonna leave each other's lives. So it don't matter how many boyfriends or side pieces or girlfriends y'all get. It don't matter. It doesn't. Y'all still gonna keep talking. And it's just because some people are just meant to talk. And I feel like that's the both of y'all. Oh, that's good. Then there you go. What do you want me to tell you, Shadow? What do you want me to tell you? As long as y'all happy, that's all that matters. Or willing to make it work. Cause it's hard work, okay? Relationships are hard work, hon. Y'all already know. Y'all already know that. Y'all been dealing with your partners for all these years. It's a lot of work. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, but that's like your own thing. Can't blame the 4-year relationship. You probably didn't believe in love before that. Can't blame her for that. You can't really blame you for that either, but somebody has to be accountable. Just because you're accountable doesn't mean you're blaming yourself. It's just you gotta change it, right? If you want to, if not, shit. All right. Does anybody have any more questions before we finish the live or what? Or should we call it? You're welcome, Juana. It was a pleasure. Next week, or whenever, we can talk a little bit of detail into who he's talking to and what we gotta do. Okay. Where he's local, where he's keeping his options open and stuff like that. Okay. So you can catch him in the act. No, I'm just playing. This ain't no cheaters, because you know that show Cheaters where the guy ended up getting stabbed. I ain't trying to get stabbed, y'all. Okay. I run a legitimate business here. Oh, I love you. Mm-mm, no Vaseline. Yo, she trying to set him up. I know. Yo, hey, that's what I said. This ain't Jerry Springer, y'all. I ain't trying to get killed. She, we gonna catch him in the act. Bring in the receipts. We're gonna bring in the receipts. My tarot reader said you were cheating. No, this is why you can't say nothing to him. Yeah, we gotta make sure we know the deets before you come at him hard. Because if he negates, then he's gonna watch like, oh, okay, now I gotta be careful with how I'm handling business. Who am I racist? Okay, so the reason I don't take Vaseline is because the only time you take Vaseline is when you go run them rounds, right? We gonna run them rounds. I ain't putting no fucking Vaseline on my lid. I put that shit in my face. You know what I'm saying? No, 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 no. I redact. Let's redact that from the record. Stricken from the record. You said what? Well, that's the point. When she blocks him, he needs to make sure that she sees him. Who literally will not leave her alone. And I've been there. I had relationships where I would be like, I'm done with you. You're blocked. Don't talk to me. And then the next thing you know, they'll be like, oh, yeah, yeah, okay. We won't talk again. I'll leave you alone. And then the next week, it was the same thing over again. I'm like, oh, hell. Hell no. I wasn't doing all that. But then I kept saying, no, no, it's over this time, it's over this time. And then it'd be a whole dumbass situation on both of our parts. Okay, I was not the good one here, okay? It's vice versa. We were both bad for each other. I would leave. But then I finally did. Because he got me fired from my job. Hell. Hell. Yep. You said what? Oh, the Vaseline. You're ghosting him, basically. Got it. Who, her? Oh, Hassan, or you talking about me? Hassan's like, fuck this life, I'm done. Shit, not you. No, you, me? No. Oh, it's no. It was like done. Once that mother, like, dude, I tolerated too much, and he tolerated too much. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna. I was making an exit strategy plan, like to literally leave. I was gonna disappear. I was gonna leave the job I had. I was gonna disappear, and then nobody would find me. Right? This motherfucker got me fired. Okay. It was my fault too, but he got me fired. And so I was like, man, fuck this dude. So then once I left that job, I didn't talk to him. He was already blocked. Fuck that dude. Energy is there. Things are there. Holy shit, 10 years. That's a long time. I can't learn shit from you, Shadow. We say you what with the Vaseline? Yo, yeah. Fuck, I ain't playing. What I do for work? Shit. I ain't telling you that. You the type of dude that try to keep receipts and then bring it up next time, like, oh, well, I thought you said this. I thought you like, nah, you ain't gonna catch me slipping, Shadow. I ain't telling y'all nothing. Your attorney. I wish. She. Bro, I'd be the best fucking attorney. I'd be a criminal defense attorney too. I'd have these motherfuckers on retainer like they know tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You know, I should keep my tarot viewers as on retainer too. I'm telling y'all, hire me. I'll investigate. I'll find everything out. Your tarot has its perks. Or an accountant. Well, quiet, Shadow. Quiet you. That's interesting. Being an accountant or an attorney and still doing tarot, that's interesting, isn't it? No, I'm a drug dealer. Shit, I wish. I'd be making way more money than I do in tarot. Ah, let me stop. Let me stop. Oh my God. I love my life. Y'all killing me. I've been up since fucking 4 a.m. 10 years of mind games. I've been in a relationship, but then I'm single. My mind goes. Shit, I'd wait 10 years. I would have like, y'all gonna be together for like forever though. I know. Juana, oh, sorry, Huawa. You guys are gonna be together forever. Like, I could see y'all just doing this over and 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 over for many more years to come. If you think this is as bad as it gets, it's gonna get worse and it's gonna get better. And then it's gonna get even more worse. And then it's gonna get slightly better and then better. And you know how it goes. You know how it goes. You've been doing it for 10 years. You know better. Hi, welcome, Kalila. You're a traitor? Yeah, you are a traitor. You're a traitor to the people. Anyway, so as I was saying, hello, Kalila. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm so tired, y'all. Does anybody else have another question, or should we call it? How am I doing tonight? Shit, I'm tired. Yeah, he's definitely your twin flame, Huawa. Kalila, I'm doing okay. I'm just tired, girl. I've been up since 3:40 in the morning. Fucking exhausted. Exhausted. And then I work, and then I'm working now. How does Isaac feel about you? I don't know. How does Isaac feel about you? You tell me. I get you. I need some. Yeah, I need some sleep too. Shit. For donations, I'll read for you real quickly before I call it. Kalila, you want to donate? I'll give you a little mini reading. Which fun. I'll be skipping a lot of comments, Shadow. So you skip. Shit, I skip all comments. Let's see. And PayPal, it's in the description box below, or click on more, or you can donate on YouTube and it shows you. Yeah, PayPal's right there. It's Jocelyn Lovely 888. Yo, you know they brought cheaters back, but I didn't know. I didn't know they brought them back. I had no idea this whole time. Yeah, they had the new episodes and shit, but I think it was with a different person because Joey Greco didn't come back. I don't think he did. I think he's that. Good night. Take care, Shadow. No, I called you a traitor. You know I'm joking. No. All right, all right. Kalila, are you still here? I mean, if you want a mini reading, I'd donate like $10 at least. You want a reading, right? Okay, cool. Hello, Kay. It's good to see you. How are you? My skirt. What's my skirt? Wow. Pretty my skirt. What's skirt? I think that was a typo. Does anybody want a mini reading for donations? Oh, my scare means my love. Oh, okay, okay. My scare. I think that's how you say it, right? Scare. Scar. I'm nothing. I'm just reading for donations at this point. All right, Kalila, let me know if um you donated yet, or if not, let me know. Perfect. Okay, perfect, Kaya. You can sell Cash App, PayPal. La 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 la. Sorry. Yo, so tell me why the ice cream truck's been outside, right? And I still haven't like went out for ice cream yet. And every time I wanted to go, I wasn't hungry. Either that or I didn't have any cash with me, and I was mad. But now that I do have cash, I don't see no fucking ice cream truck outside of my house, so I'm mad. Now I'm even more mad. No, I'm just like, okay. So, how's everybody at the on the other side of the world? Hopefully, world domination is within reach. So, I have certain steps. So, my daily plan for world domination, it's difficult. It started off really difficult. So, I'm thinking of like starting a channel of like, and I'm showing like pictures of all these cats. No, I mean real felines, like real cats, not. Don't be dirty now. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. I was about the physical cats, but like the ones where like have like broken hands and shit, or like they like they walk with like wheels or some shit, like some type of like deformity, right? I know it's just so wrong. Gonna ban me for this. And I'll show you all these cute ass pictures of cats, right? Where they go meow and with their cute little eyes up. And then I'm gonna ask for donations for the cats because I run an orphanage. I don't really run this orphanage, but that's the point. That's the goal. I'm gonna pretend run this orphanage for donations. Man, I see people do this shit every single day. UNICEF does it. They be asking for donations knowing damn well they're not donating shit to cat shelters. But I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. But I have 10% of my proceeds would go to the cat shelters, my local cat shelter. All right. You will someday. They keep sending their donations there. Perfect. Well, that's part of the plan. I have another plan for world domination. That was a long-term plan. It's so silly. Walk in the light. The second one is I'm gonna start a cult. Where I speak in tongues. You know what? Let me stop. I'm gonna ban. They're gonna ban my fucking channel. Let me stop. Let me stop. Cause y'all, some people be thinking we for real. I'm fucking joking. But you don't know who takes jokes. Who takes them serious and shit. Plan B. Let's hear it. He said, "No, I want to hear this one." Nah, man. I ain't trying to get censored. Fuck that. I ain't trying to get censored. Just so you know, I've been up for too long. All right. If nobody donated, I am gonna call it, y'all. I was doing donations for small reading, but at this point, nobody's been donating, so I'm gonna have to call it, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Couple of days, couple of days. We'll see. If not tomorrow, Friday. Friday night. Yeah, today's technically Thursday, but Friday night. All right, yeah, I love you so much. If nobody has any questions for a reading, donations for a reading, we're gonna call it. All right, serve my time here. Excuse me. I know this is in jail, but I did serve my time. Okay, I gave y'all 2 hours of my life. Um. All right, yeah, I love y'all. Take care. See you soon. Bye.